So today I wanted to show you how I really look before I put on my wig and my crown and my dress, and I forgot my bracelet. Uh, this is a little bit hard for me to share because normally the only people that see me in my raw, unbeautiful, according to society, unbeautiful form are my kids, my mom and dad, and my best friend, and maybe a partner, romantic partner if I have one at the time. So I'm going to show you exactly how I look in my current state, not in the state of Arizona, but after going through 3 years of heartbreak, after losing a husband and then being in a toxic connection, and just a lot of other stuff that we talk about on our channel. And what can happen to a woman after all that is she loses a lot of confidence and she can become very protective and not want to be attractive to men anymore because she doesn't want men to be attracted to her because it just leads to heartbreak. And if it's a toxic connection, it leads to a lot of put downs, and instead of being a kind human to another human, instead of building up that person and telling them they're beautiful, they might think that the girl thinks that she's beautiful already, and that if they say you're beautiful, it might go to her head. So women all struggle with self-confidence issues and beauty. And I have never in any way claimed to be the most beautiful or to even be beautiful. I mean, I know I'm beautiful inside and out, but not like on a level of 10. But you might be shocked when you see the video that I'm going to show you that I just did in Mama Goddess's bathroom. I didn't do like a full makeup tutorial or anything like that, but you will see me without the wig on, and all of the commentary as I go through, and I'm just like totally putting myself down and almost hating on myself in a way to get to this point of looking beautiful. Like, I look at myself right now and I'm just like, wow, yeah, she looks like a model. Like, if I walked into a party here at Mama Goddess's house, everybody would just be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. But every single time I put makeup on and do a photo shoot or go out, it takes a lot of work for me. And it might only take 20, 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour if you have to find clothing to get all ready and to be presentable or be like the fancier version of myself. But to look at myself in the mirror, especially right now when this might be the prettiest version I've ever seen of myself with blonde hair. I've never seen myself with blonde hair, just last week's video. And I'm kind of digging it. But when I take off this wig, when you see me without any makeup, you are seeing the ugliest version of me. The ugliest I've ever been. Because that's how dark it's been in the past 3 years. And instead of just smoking for 2 years like I did in my 20s when I still had a beautiful, chubby face, I've been smoking for 2.5 years. Up to a pack and a half of cigarettes a day now. And so it's really, it's caused more wrinkles, it's caused more aging. I always had acne, and you'll see how bad my acne really is. But what I have to remember, and what you have to remember, and what we all have to remember is, if you ever watch the 1 minute transformations of a girl putting on her makeup, which I didn't do that because I'm not at that place to be able to do that yet. There will be videos where you see her at first and you're just like, wow, oh my gosh, like literally her whole face is covered in freckles or acne. Like, I've seen videos where they're missing their teeth, and to transform themselves into what they do is just an incredible makeover. Like, you would never, ever recognize that person on the street and then recognize her modeling. So it is an art form. And I said that last week, it's an art form. And so you're not going to recognize me either. And on the street, nobody recognizes me. I don't go out like this in public. If I do, I wear black. I might go out like this. Depends on if I'm going to a fancy restaurant on a nice date with a nice man. Then I might go out like this. And I would sure hope that that man would be like, yeah, she's the woman on my side. And I would sure hope that that man woke up to me that morning and saw me in my raw form and was still proud to be with me. Because he knows what I've gone through and who I really am and what I'm rising up to be and how much work I put in every day and how much work it takes to look like this. So I'm going to share that video with you now. And I don't care what the comments are, because I know myself, and I know I can be anything that I want to be, and I know who I truly am. And this version is not necessarily me, and yet it is. And that version is not necessarily me, and yet it is. So, all right, I'll let you get to it. This is how I look right now. This is my real hair. It's got a little bit of dye in it because, I don't know, it would be like a darker color. So it's got like pink and blonde. And my face is extremely broke out. I've always had problems with acne. So I have absolutely no makeup on. I just took off my eye makeup. So I'm starting with a clean slate. And you might wonder why I have short hair. I shaved it all off because I was heartbroken. And this is how long it is 2 months later. So the first thing I put on my face right now is this Burt's Bees hand cream. And this is because normally when I have the money, I have $50 Beverly Hills stuff to put on my face, but it's been packed in a trailer for I don't know, since December of last year for 11 months, and I haven't found it yet. So this is $10. And if I don't put this on, then I can't put cover up on, because all of these will become like really crusty, and like I have this sore right here. I mean, they travel around my face. They're never in one place. So this is something that I have to work on. I have to work on my outer beauty. And it's something that gets neglected. Fingernails, cutting your toenails. You know, I'm not a pedicure, manicure kind of girl. Like, there's my fingernails. I work. I'm a working mom. So I don't live a model lifestyle. I live a working mom lifestyle. So that's the first thing. So I just put on this stuff, borrowing it from my mom. It's CoverGirl, or it's Revlon Color Stay, but the color's a little bit off, and I do not like putting it like under my eyes. Like, I mean, I tried to cover up some of the blemishes. You've really got to dab it. This is not model makeup. It's good enough for a video, but really I would have to go in and touch up even more. And yeah, that's hard. I mean, you need professional model makeup for that. So I usually use this other stuff because it's not as cakey and you can't even see what it is, but it's like, it's Maybelline. And I just go in and I leave my skin and I just dot on the different ones. So I might go back with this because they are covered, but not quite enough. And I don't like how my eyes are looking right now. Like they look like they're red, and I would never go out. I'd probably just, no, I go out all the time wearing just this, but that's okay for modeling, but it's not okay for every day. This is seriously the makeup that I use right now. And these are great colors, but I don't really like how they look, so I just use this little applicator. Otherwise, it goes on terribly. So this is how I look with just one shade of eyeshadow. It's like flat. This is scary. With this hair and like this lighting, and you can see all my wrinkles, man, over 40 makeup is scary. We're gonna keep going. I'm used to seeing myself scary. So you can't really tell, but I just put a little bit of shimmer on. I am not a girl that likes to spend a ton of time on my eye makeup. My friend spends like 30 minutes doing her makeup. Like, I don't want to spend more than 10 minutes doing my makeup normally. If we get to the point where she comes on and does my makeup for me, then we can like always show that. But it's like, I've sat in a makeup chair before for like 2 hours, and yeah, I can be transformed in 2 hours, but I don't spend that kind of time on myself. Oh, this is where it usually starts to transform. This is like a Maybelline, whatever. I really don't care about makeup. So this is just like eyeliner. So you can see it's a little bit hard because my face is uneven. So I usually have to do one eye heavier. So I'm looking and I need to kind of do this one heavier. Also, my eyebrows are different. Sometimes I put a little bit of this exact same eyeliner in my eyebrows, but it doesn't really matter with my wigs because they always kind of come over anyway. So who wants to like wipe your face and have like eyebrow stuff on your hand? All right, one step closer. Just put on some mascara. This eye looks so much more. It's always like this every time I do this. And gosh, I hate these wrinkles up here. This is why I don't like to put tons of makeup on, because see how it's already starting to separate? This is the problem with over 40 makeup. And I mean, that's why I don't really put it under my eyes, but I'm going to have to touch up in here because as you do eye makeup, it kind of gets everywhere. So, man, makeup can suck sometimes. Blush, just CoverGirl blush. It's kind of a lot. I still have to touch up. And, hey, this is stuff that would have to be airbrushed. But I could put more like on my cheeks, but like I'll just blend it. I would never go out in public like this with this hairstyle. This looks terrible. So I hate putting lipstick on. This is just like Burt's Bees. I prefer to just put lip gloss on. My lips will crack open, break open, and kind of like what's happening over here if I put lipstick on. So usually if I have some sort of lipstick, I hardly ever wear it. Like probably like 10 days out of the year, if that. I'll do like a lip liner, but I just don't want to. Like, I know they look really faded, and I've gotten comments before where people are like, put some red lipstick on, but it starts to make me look like a cross-dresser at my age. The last thing that I just did was throw some of this powder on. This is my mom's powder. I don't even use powder. But hey, my face is not shiny now, but you can still see the wrinkles. Man, me and my wrinkles. It's usually why I have longer hair and bangs to cover them, because I don't really want to get Botox. I've only had it once in my life. So I will be sorry that I put the powder on, because my face will be all cracky. It'll be like in this groove right here. This is my smile line, because I've had dimples all my life. They've become like little creases. So, and it's bigger over here because I always had two little dimples. And this is from frowning, because I've always been a thinker and had stress. So I try not to frown, but it happens. This is just age. So Um, it's about as good as I'm gonna get. You know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just a girl that has been doing makeup on myself for since I was 10, 14, whatever, I don't know, 30 years. So anyway, that's it. Now I'm gonna put on my wig. This is how it looks out in the daylight. It's a little crooked. I always get my makeup crooked if you see, like, right here. Just having a cigarette before. But I don't know, you know, I'm not doing a photo shoot right now. I'm just making a video. So somebody else would do it more perfect. But from here, it looks okay. But it's a little cakey, and hey, I didn't get everything. And here's the wig. I mean, it's fine. It works. But hey, we all know that a girl is more beautiful with hair. But I guess I was trying to make a point that if you only see me for my outer beauty, then you don't see me for my inner beauty. And, you know, like, I was told that I was a seductress. I was told that I was teasing. And so I got to that point where I was like, fine, I'll shave all my hair off. And I will be unattractive to all men. So I'm going to put my dress on. Now, I didn't bring a tripod. Or actually, I did bring a tripod. I just forgot. But I did not bring a bracelet to cover this up. And I didn't bring over any shoes. Of course, Mama Goddess has some, but I don't really care. But this is how the dress looks. It's kind of cool. I think it was $14. I don't know. Let's go see. $24.99. I know I did not pay that. It was probably half off, so it was probably $12.49 at Goodwill. This wig actually really drives me crazy. So I kind of tuck it underneath, but I don't know. It is what it is. It's a $10 wig from Shein.com. I don't like when that piece does that, so. But it's time to put on a crown. I think this is her crown. We'll try that. It doesn't work very well. All right. We'll just say yes. And hey, I could touch up right here, but whatever. I don't think I'm going to. Also, all of these things hanging down are such a pain. Like, I literally have to, like, go in and pull the hairs out. Like, really, if I was doing a professional photo shoot, somebody would be doing all this for me. And then as soon as you pull one out, you get another one. And then underneath, you can see it's starting to, like, separate up there and show my wrinkles. So I'm only beautiful from a distance. Okay, so from maybe here with the right lighting shining on my face, if I pose just the right way. But if I turn here, it's not as good. So I have to have that light coming in. Cover the bracelets. And hey, I don't smile very big. Right. That's it. That was the whole process. You saw how I looked when I got started. But that's what it takes to be glamorous. That's just a little bit of what it takes. I'm not even model quality yet. So, thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.